What's going on, lads? It's Billy the Kid here, and I hope you're having a great day, and thank you for joining me for today's video. The gameplay is some Battlefield 3 on Talent Market as part of the Aftermath DLC. The game mode is Conquest, and I am just wrecking people with the KH-2002, easily one of my favourite assault rifles from Battlefield 3. A few of you lads advised me to go and play Battlefield 3 once again, and I'm very glad I took you up on that advice, because I'm enjoying the hell out of Battlefield 3 once again. So you can expect to see it pop up now and again on the channel. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay, because I really do wreck some people with this KH-2002. I was flabbergasted at my end score, but I'll leave you to see what it is. Anyway, so let's talk about the big thing that's circulating the news right around now, and that is, well, not the news in general, but the gaming news, and that is the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I guess that's what they're calling it now. I really wanted to see classic warfare, and maybe a World War I type of game. I really do think they should do a World War II game again, but maybe make it in the perspective of the Germans. Well, that's just for another commentary, but let's talk about the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare that has been hitting the news. I'm sure all of you now have seen the reveal trailer with Kevin Spacey. And today I want to talk to you about my thoughts on the new Call of Duty, and I want to know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Now, I know all of you are probably, including myself, we all have thought, oh my god, it's another Call of Duty. What are they going to do now to maybe innovate the series? Maybe not a lot. Well, it seems they have taken a hint from games like Titanfall and a few other games, because, well, we have seen all this before. In my view, they really have not done a lot to innovate the series, but then again, what can you really do to innovate a FPS series, whether it's Battlefield, whether it's, you know, maybe Titanfall, if they make a new Titanfall, what can they really do to innovate it? But Call of Duty has to be one of those series that everybody can see that it's just really a cash grab. But in my view, I'm really glad that they are making a new Call of Duty, not because I'm going to be picking it up. Because, believe it or not, I did actually enjoy Call of Duty as a video game series. I loved Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I loved the old World War II Call of Duties. I think they're the best in the entire series. I never picked up Black Ops 2, I never picked up Ghosts. I did play the single player of Black Ops, and I thought, it's kind of alright. But in all, I really do think that a new Call of Duty is good for the FPS genre as a whole, because, let's admit it, even though Call of Duty is now a clear copy and paste job, it's clearly that they're just in for the money. Imagine if tomorrow Activision or Infinity Ward said, you know what, we're not going to be making any more Call of Duties. This Advanced Warfare, this is the very last Call of Duty, that's it, we're taking our money, we're going bye-bye. Imagine what would happen to the to the FPS genre. In my view, it's EA and DICE with Battlefield, and Activision and Infinity Ward with Call of Duty. So that means Battlefield is now king of the hill in terms of the first-person shooter genre. Yes, you have other games like Halo and Titanfall and Killzone, but it's clear that it's EA and DICE that are the second in terms of the king of the hill position of the FPS shooter genre. If Call of Duty were to say, you know, if Activision or Infinity Ward were to say tomorrow, you know what, we're not making any more Call of Duties, that would leave DICE and EA king of the hill, which would mean they would say, you know what, there's no real point in innovating the series, there's no real point in trying to make this Battlefield series any better. Let's just do what they did. Let's just copy and paste. We'll just make a Battlefield every 2 years. We'll slap in a few new maps, few new weapons, maybe add in a gameplay, you know, a mechanic that they haven't seen before, and we'll just sell it like hotcakes. The people will buy them. So I am really glad that they are making a new Call of Duty, because this forces EA and DICE. Hopefully DICE have learned their mistakes of Battlefield 4 for the next Battlefield, whatever it is, whether it's Battlefield 5, you know, the police game that's been hinted. I don't really know if that's going to be true. I hope not, because I don't really want a police game for Battlefield. Whatever the new Battlefield is going to be, I hope they have learned their mistakes with Battlefield 4, and with this new Call of Duty, this forces them to up their game. This forces them to say, you know what, let's innovate the next Battlefield. Let's just make sure that it's going to be working on release. Let's make sure that we're going to innovate the series. We'll add in a few new things to that the fans have never seen before will give the fans what they want, which is how they're going to be able to compete with Call of Duty, which is how they're going to be able to compete with Activision and Infinity Ward. So I am really glad that they are making a new Call of Duty, not because it's going to be epic, not because it's going to be innovative or new to what we've seen in the past with Call of Duty Ghosts or the other Call of Duties, but because it's going to force the competition to up their game, to force them to innovate, to make the better product. But of course there are people, and like myself, I'll always say, don't judge a book by its cover, but it's extremely hard to do that with Call of Duty, isn't it? So lads, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on the new Call of Duty. Are you going to be picking it up? Are you going to be interested in it when it comes out? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you lads for watching. This is Billy the Kid. If you are interested in subscribing, I welcome you to do so. You can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter account is in the description. Thank you lads again for watching. This is Billy the Kid, and I'll see you again.